Hello everyone, welcome back to Pabbly Connect. In this video, we are going to learn how to create toggle track tasks from GitHub issue. My objective is that as soon as a new issue will be created in my GitHub account, automatically by using that same response, a new task should be added in toggle track. So how we are going to automate this entire process? For this, we will have to set up a connection between GitHub and toggle track, and that we are going to do without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect works on two principles, trigger and action. So we are going to take GitHub in our trigger and toggle track, which is an amazing project management software, in our action. And we will connect both of them in order to automate this entire process. And to learn the entire automation step by step, let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to create a toggle track task whenever a new issue will be created in GitHub. Okay, so we are going to create this automation by setting up a connection between GitHub and toggle, and that we are going to do without any coding or programming skills with the help of Pabbly Connect. Pabbly Connect allows us to connect multiple applications without any coding or programming skills to automate our task. Okay, so this is the homepage of Pabbly Connect where we can reach by typing this URL pabbly.com/connect. After coming here, we can find two options: sign in and sign up for free. So if you are an existing user, you can directly click on sign in, but if you are a new user, you have to click on this sign up for free button to create your free new account. Also, when you will create your account, you will get 100 free tasks every month to explore this amazing software and to test multiple automations. Now, as an existing user, I'm directly clicking on sign in. This is the all apps section where we can find all the products which are offered by Pabbly. To create this automation, we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So let's click on access now. And it has taken us towards the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Now here on the dashboard, we can find all of our workflows which we have created, and we can also create folders here to save the workflows. As you can find, I have multiple folders over here. I have created them to save my workflows accordingly on my dashboard. Now to create a new workflow, we have to click on this create workflow option. Let's do that. And here a dialog box will appear in front of us. It is asking us to provide a name to this workflow. So first of all, let us provide a name over here. Create toggle task from GitHub issue. After giving the name, we can also select the folder in which we want to save this workflow. So I'm going to select this GitHub and toggle automations folder, and now let's click on create. As we do that, we can find that two windows are open in front of us. First is the trigger and the other is action. Now, as I told you that Pabbly Connect works on two principles, trigger and action. So these two are the main concepts on which the entire automation runs. Here the trigger says when this happens and the action says do this. That means the action is a response towards our trigger. Whatever we are going to select in our trigger is going to command the entire workflow, and the actions are going to follow that same command. Therefore, we can have only one trigger in any workflow, but we can have multiple actions as we want. Now let's suppose we are going to take GitHub in our trigger and toggle in our action. And we want that as soon as a new issue will be created in GitHub, automatically by using that same response, a new task should be created in toggle. Okay, so here our action is a response towards our trigger, because when the trigger happens, that means when the issue is created, then only the task is also created, otherwise not. So after understanding this concept, let's start creating the workflow step by step. First of all, we will select our trigger application, and that is GitHub. So we have selected that. And now we have to select the trigger event. Trigger event is the event on the happening of which the workflow is going to trigger or start. So we want that whenever a new issue will be raised in GitHub, then the workflow should get triggered. So here we are going to select issues as our trigger event. And now we are going to click on connect. As we have done that, now I'm going to select add new connection to build a new connection with GitHub account. If you already have an existing connection, you can also go with that. Now we will click on connect with GitHub, and here Pabbly Connect is asking us for the permission to access our GitHub account. We will simply click on authorize Pabbly as it is 100% safe. As we have done that, we can find that authorization has become successful very easily. Now, I'm going to take you back towards my GitHub account, and here this is the repository in which I am working. The name is Connect App. Okay, so I'm going to select the same Connect App, and here the owner is also selected. Now, when we are going to click on the Save and Send Test Request button, here it is showing waiting for response. That means now we have to do a test submission by raising an issue in GitHub so that the response of that issue should be captured over here. And here before that, we can find that a test response is captured automatically over here. Now, in order to receive the new response, we will click on this recapture webhook response button. And then I'm going to take you towards GitHub accounts. So here on GitHub, we can find that there are multiple issues already created. Now I'm going to create a new issue over here by clicking on this new issue button. And as we have done that, it is asking us for the title as well as for the description. So let's say I'm going to give the title as test issue. And here I'm going to give a random description because I'm doing a test submission for now. This is a new test issue. Okay, now I'm going to click on submit new issue button. And here we can find that the issue is created. So let's go back towards Pabbly Connect. We will wait for a few seconds, and we can find that we have received the response over here. So in the response, we have received all the details related to the issue which we have recently created. Here's the repository name, assignee details, as well as the title and the description of the issue. This is a new test issue. Okay, so this means that our connection between GitHub and Pabbly Connect is successful. So now whenever a new issue will be created in GitHub, automatically the response of that issue will be captured over here in Pabbly Connect. So we will move further. Our objective is to add this same issue as a task in Toggle Track. So let us select our action application as Toggle Track. And now we will select the action event that will be create a task. Okay, so because we want to create a task, okay, let's click on connect. Now from the given options, I'm going to go with my existing connection as I've already built a connection with Toggle Track account. In order to create a new connection, you need to click on this new connection button and then you have to provide the login credentials. That means username and the password of your Toggle Track account. After doing that, your connection will be successful. Now let me go with existing connection and I will click on save. And here we can find that Toggle Track is successfully connected with Pabbly Connect. So we will move further. In order to create a task, we have to enter the details in these fields. First of all, we have to select the workspace. So this is my Toggle Track account and this is my workspace which is already selected. Okay. Now here the next is the project. So in which project you want to add your task. So I want that whenever a new issue will be created in GitHub, automatically the task should be created in this testing project. Okay. So I have selected the project. Now I'm going to take you back towards Toggle Track account and here in the project section, we can find that these are my projects. This is my testing project. I'm going to open it. And now whenever an issue will be created in GitHub, automatically that same issue will be added in this particular project as a new task. Okay. Now here we have to give the name of the task. So I want to give the name of my task as the title of the issue. So I will simply map the title over here. Now mapping is inserting data from previous step. We have received all the details related to the GitHub issue in our previous response. So we will simply select our previous step and here I'm going to search for the title. Okay, this is the title of the issue. I'm going to map this and done. The next is the seconds. If you want, you can also give the estimated seconds or the duration of the task in seconds according to your choice. Okay, here is the user ID. I've already selected that and I want to keep the task status as active. Okay, now I'm going to click on save and send test request button. And we can find that here we have received the response. In the response, we have received the ID of the task. This means the task is created with a name as test issue in our project. So let's go and check. This is the project testing. I'm going to refresh the page and we will go towards the task section over here and this is the task which is recently created with a name as test issue. This means that our workflow is successful and we have simply connected our GitHub and Toggle Track. Now whenever a new GitHub issue will be created, automatically a task will be created in testing project in Toggle Track also. So now I'm going to create a new issue over here. We will check the workflow. I'm going to create a new issue and as soon as I will do that, automatically a task will be added in our testing project in Toggle Track. Okay. So let's say I'm going to add a new title as issue related to API. So here I'm going to enter the description as issue in login. Okay. Now I'm going to click on submit new issue button. And as soon as we have done that, the issue is created. Now we will go back towards Toggle Track. We will refresh the page. And here we can find that yes, automatically without any manual efforts, here a new task is created, issue related to API. This means that our workflow is running perfectly fine. So let's go back and we will summarize what we have done here in the workflow. We have taken two simple steps, trigger and action. In trigger, we have taken GitHub and in action, we have taken Toggle Track. And we have connected both of them by using Pabbly Connect in such a way that now whenever a new issue will be created in GitHub, automatically that same issue will be added as a task in Toggle Track. Okay, this was it in this video. I hope this was helpful for you. Thank you for watching. Not only these applications, but you can integrate many other applications by using Pabbly Connect. Now, if you have any doubt, you can directly reach out to us at support@pabbly.com. If you want to ask any query, you can reach out to us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you want to ask any pricing related issue, then you can directly reach out to the website given over here. Now, if you find this video helpful in any way, do not forget to share it with your friends. And also, please like our videos and subscribe our channel to learn more such automations.